How to stop loving someone. If you find yourself in love with an ex or someone who doesn't love you back, it's normal, and even healthy, to put an end to those feelings. To stop loving someone, putting distance between you will be key in any situation. For an unrequited love, you should also focus on telling yourself why that relationship wouldn't work and creating opportunities to notice other people. For an ex, remind yourself of what led to the breakup and keep yourself busy when you start feeling blue. It can be difficult to stop loving someone, but given time, your wounds should heal. First thing to do is reduce contact. If you can manage it, cut off all contact with the object of your affections. This doesn't mean do it if you feel like it. Rather, it means do it if you can manage to do it without making things harder elsewhere in your life. If you work alongside your unrequited love, for example, flatly refusing to communicate with him or her is only going to make things worse at work. Just do as much as you reasonably can. Stop calling, emailing, texting, or otherwise reaching out to your love. If he or she contacts you, either don't respond, or politely decline any offer to converse or spend time together. This will help put distance between you quickly, which you'll need in order to begin seeing past your feelings. Have excuses on hand to decline offers to spend time together. If you see your love in person on a regular basis, you may be invited out, for example to get a drink after work with other co-workers. Decline these offers by explaining that you're too tired or too busy, whether you really are or not. Again, the goal is to increase the space between the two of you. Eventually, if you never hang out, the other person will stop asking. The second thing is list flaws and problems. Once you're in less contact with the person you love, cement your new distance by examining reasons a relationship would never have worked out anyway. Start with the obvious one: the person you love doesn't love you back. No amount of convincing could have ever changed that. Emotion trumps reason when it comes to love and romance. From there, add more reasons. Focus on potential problems with the relationship first. Think about awkwardness with mutual friends, relatives, and co-workers. Write down mundane things like schedule conflicts as well. Think about friends your love has that you dislike, and then imagine having to spend a lot more time around them. Add flaws to fill out the list. It's tempting to just list your own flaws, but now is not the time. That's tantamount to beating yourself up over something that never happened to begin with. Instead, think critically about the person you love. This is difficult, but it's good practice. Think about annoying habits, views you disagree on, and times when you were disappointed by his or her words or actions. The third thing is make it a point to notice others. Now that you are not spending leisure time around your unrequited love, it's important to begin noticing how many other attractive people there are all around you. It's true that you're unlikely to feel a spark with most of them, but that doesn't mean you can't appreciate a pleasant voice, a nice butt, or a great conversation for what it is. Make a conscious effort to focus on the attractive qualities of others you see and meet. Before long, you'll find that there's plenty of room in your heart for new crushes. Don't worry about finding someone else to fall for just yet. At this point, just prove to yourself that you can have eyes for someone other than the person you were in love with. The last thing is give it time and move ahead. Unfulfilled dreams of romance have a funny way of drying up and blowing away when you stop feeding them. However, getting to that point takes time. Stick with your plan, make room for others, stay away from the person you fell for, and remind yourself of flaws and problems when you're feeling weak. One day you'll wake up and realize that it no longer breaks your heart to think about what could have been, and you're looking forward to a new adventure instead. It's likely that, in the absence of an actual relationship with the person you loved, you'll eventually look back and realize you never loved them at all, you were just intensely attracted. It's hard to really, truly love someone when it's all one-sided. Take comfort in this fact as you work on getting to the point where you can acknowledge it for yourself.